Hello and welcome back. My name is Gareth Grunling. Welcome to yet another video blog vlog, however we call it these days. The very counterintuitive heading today is how to get unhealthy fast. Now, first and foremost, I do not advise or recommend or advocate any of what I'm about to speak of. However, some of these things on the list may be things you're doing and they may be the cause of other problems in your life. So potentially it may be a good idea for you to stop doing things on this list or even just cut them out for a period of time. Try 1 or 2 months and you may find that things start to get a whole lot better, hopefully get a whole lot healthier, and that is really my true goal. So first and foremost, I have junk food and fake food. Now, interesting enough, I have admitted previously, I'm a human being. I like having a cheat day once a month, and on that cheat day, I like to eat the sweet treats I really enjoy. But when we refer to junk food here, we're referring to all that sugar-based stuff, and I really advise not having this on a regular basis. I used to do it far more often, and I noticed that I had far more problems and far more significant health problems. So my advice is avoid junk food. In addition, fake food, as I have it, fake food, one simple example comes to mind, and that is a protein bar. Now, do these bars have protein? Yes, they do. Most of them are really junk. That's just the truth, and I hope I'm not breaking anyone's heart with that. There are some that are really quality. You should probably do your homework on that. I know Mike Dulce, who has the Dulce diet and this book 3 Weeks to Shred It, which I've tried and can say that it's absolutely excellent. He's one of the health experts or nutrition experts for some of the best athletes in the world, and he has a great protein bar along with some other good supplements that are not using all sorts of junk ingredients. Now, moving along, we have sleeping less than 7 hours, and there's a lot more I can say on this. To be quite honest, there are the odd outliers that can go through life with less than 7 hours. I think as a rule of thumb, it's probably wise not to think of yourself as an outlier and try to get more than 7 hours of sleep. When you are compulsively getting less than 7 hours of sleep, you'll notice that your energy levels are low, your motivation is low, you may start to get high blood pressure, you're going to have breathing problems, you might be having mood swings, you may have relationship problems, work problems. Everything seems to start compounding against you. But on the contrary, when we are sleeping as much as we should, everything seems to work really well. All that inflammation in our body and our gut seems to disappear. So I advise sleeping 8 hours a night. Toxic water. This is something which is quite interesting because most people might not know they're drinking toxic water. As a rule of thumb, drinking tap water is typically going to be toxic. Unless you're in Switzerland or one of the really high-end first world countries in Europe, most of the tap water is pretty toxic, and it's going to revolve, or it's going to end up giving you all sorts of gut problems. It's going to end up, excuse me, it's going to end up giving you skin problems, all sorts of diseases, parasites, infections, things you don't want. So drink clean water. Compulsively having commercial dairy. Dairy is an interesting one. When we speak about the word pasteurize or homogenize and you actually research these ideas, you know that they pretty much kill all the nutrients that are in the dairy. I personally enjoy raw dairy. It's very hard to find, and sometimes it may have some kind of disease attached, which is obviously not good. But I would advise avoid commercial dairy, try get organic dairy, and if you can, look for cow dairy alternatives. So as an example, I'm in Saudi Arabia, there is camel milk and it is brilliant. I know, as an example, in Europe there is goat milk, and in some places you might find buffalo milk. Alternatives to cow milk are typically a good idea, so try avoid too much commercial dairy. Mouth breathing, I will speak further on this note. In short, breathe through your nose. That's going to help your body get in more oxygen. That's going to help your brain work better. That's going to help your body work better. And that's going to make your entire life a whole lot better. Moving along, abuse of alcohol and substances. I won't go too deeply into this, First and foremost, I personally have no problem with consuming a responsible amount of alcohol. I don't drink much alcohol myself, but I state that simply because I know that's a part of some people's lifestyle. I think when you start abusing it on a regular basis and having too much, that's obviously going to cause you problems, as well as whatever other substances. Last but not least, and this is really important to me, is negative thoughts. I think if we're constantly surrounded by negative people and people are bringing us down, if we're constantly watching all the wrong shows and news, for example, and that's constantly bringing us down, well, we know that will result in us having a more negative outlook on life, and that certainly will compound, manifest, and cycle into other areas of our life, which is certainly not what we want. So on this note, my advice, surround yourself with healthy humans, surround yourself with positive people you can laugh around, you can joke about, you can tell the truth, you can be honest about, and I'm sure that will have a positive impact in your life. A reminder, I do not advise any of these things. As a matter of fact, I really advise trying to be as healthy as possible, and I say that simply because that is my goal, and I hope that I can add value. If you are doing any of these, my advice, try avoid them, try minimize them, try eliminate them. Hopefully you'll see some very good health benefits in doing so. Thank you.